Welcome to the Inside Out podcast. I'm Michelle, a life designer coach, nutritional therapist, leader in Run Fitness, and the host of this absolutely brilliant Inside Out podcast. What do? I bring wisdom and experiences from inspirational people, fellow entrepreneurs, and from within my own life journey, supporting you around the globe to elevate your health and well-being holistically from inside and out. And don't forget, I am offering all of my listeners and their friends, spread the word, a free wellness audit. So connect with me today to book your appointment. Yes, it is entirely free. How can you connect with me? You can go to my website, which are in the show notes. You can message me on email, and you can direct message me on Instagram or Facebook. So without further ado, you have a call for action to come and get your free wellness audit ready for the spring and the summer. So I am super, super, super energized to get straight into this week's topic. Now, the question I get asked the most is, what do I need to eat to lose weight? Now, I'm not going to be shy about this. Over the past few weeks, I have experienced quite a few challenges that have taught me a lot of lessons and reflections. But the one thing that really has stood out for me is that throughout this is the benefit I've had in surviving and thriving just by filling my body with nutritious, well-balanced meals and making movement and self-care and listening to my body and its needs a priority. So for those that don't know me or haven't been listening, my mother died dramatically. I've been battling with my son's school to get him the right education. He's been really poorly. The other one decided to chop his thumb off. And you just go within that time period to breathe through, to ground yourself, and to really listen to what your body needs has helped me come through this. But equally, it's the nutrition. It's the nutrition and really, really reflecting on, is it serving my purpose? So, yet, despite anything that I tell people when I'm talking to them, interacting about learning about nutrition, planning, making cooking a time of fun and connection with family and friends, and prioritizing needs, people still make the choice that their happiness lives and dies with losing weight they have gained over the years and not with living their life to the fullest and longest. And it flummoxed me each time. Is that due to inner turmoils, peer pressure, social media? Yes, we live in an absolute diet obsessed culture, and this will continue whatever day or year or millennium that you're in. So, why would you not look further into you? Does losing weight really buy you happiness? Does the calorie counting and deficit truly buy you the dream life you want to lead? Yes, I openly admit to you, I used to be one of those people. I have, and it led to a disordered eating structure. But yes, I used to be one of those people, but it didn't make me happy longer term. Now, to talk about my experience and just the countless studies, it's showing that dieting just doesn't work. Many books, many articles have been written how diet doesn't work. So, yes, you would get your happiness for a short-lived period, but it's a fact that yo-yo diet culture has proven that over time, your body puts back on the weight loss and it's harder to lose the next time. So let's just reflect. You yo-yo your diet, your body's going to put back the weight, and then it's going to make it harder to lose the next time. So what you're doing is setting it up that your journey each time you're dieting just gets harder. Now, I totally agree, right? On paper, if you are logical and a mathematical person, then if you take in less calories compared to what your body uses, then mathematically you will lose weight. But I'm going to explain today the scientific proven facts why this logic is flawed. Okay, and I'm not saying that every mathematical equation, the logic is flawed, but let's just go through it. So fact number one, right, is that each food item will provide you a different amount of energy, and the calories you see on the packets are based on averages. It is not a pure number. So I don't know, you pick up a bag of chia seeds and it says for 1 tablespoon it's, I don't know, 66 calories or something. It's not a pure exact science. And equally, if you're going and you're looking at a menu and it says here's the amount of calories, it's the amount of calories, it's equally dependent on the portion size, and that will impact the number your body is taking in. So you've got restaurants and food manufacturers are given tolerances that they need to comply with, but it's a varying scale. So let's just really home in on this. Okay, each food item provides you with a different amount of energies. And the calories you see on the pack is based on an average. It is not a pure number. So to give you an example, say that you go into a supermarket and there's a less than 100 calorie snack. But actually, that less than 100 calories snack could be on a sliding scale of 80 to 120. You don't know exactly. Therefore, it really is making your journey hard to track those calories. So, first of all, you're yo-yo dieting. You think it's going to buy happiness. You're setting yourself each time up, okay, to make that journey harder. And to on top of that, you're trying to calorie count, and it's not an exact science, and therefore it's going to make it difficult for you to track. Now, the final fly in this ointment, okay, of this logic is some foods are greatly impacted when cooked. So, for example, if you ate a raw celery stick, the calories would be 6. If you cook it and you cook the celery, it increases the number of calories. So, do you actually know all the foods that you're putting in of the actual amount of calories? And then if you cook with them, if any of them increases? To me, I'm already exhausted with thinking about the amount of work that would take in able to do just one day. So, does dieting bring you happiness? Fact number 2, even if you could track the number of calories going in, your body does not absorb all of those calories. Every body and their biomechanical processes and all their bodily processes are different. And food is equally different because it is structured in different ways. Some foods are easily absorbed by your gut. Other foods are harder to break down, and you may excrete straight out without getting any of the calories or energy. So remember, high calorie foods are not equal. So let's put this into context. Nuts, avocados, and olive oils are known for being high in calories and similar to calories in a burger. But it is not the number of calories that matters. Instead, it is the quality of food that is most important. The calories in food does not tell you anything about the other nutrients present and how avocados are good for your gut health, hormonal balance, and even for treating menopausal symptoms and improving brain health. So today, let's just summarize. If you had a can of soda, fizz, okay, has no nutritional benefit. So you could be calorie counted 3, but it has no nutritional benefit. Yet, same food could have a number of benefits. So it does vary, okay? But equally, it's really important that the number of calories doesn't matter. It's the quality of the food and the other nutritional benefits. Now, in Western society, ultra processed plays a huge part in weight gain. And I'm constantly shouting about the warning signs. Some of the plant based healthy foods may not be as good for you as it may seem because they're ultra processed. So you have to really think about what you're buying and feeding your body. Now, granted, ultra processed foods will give you a quick happiness fix if that's what you're looking for, because the ultra processed food is designed to be delicious, but not to serve you longer time. So they're not packed with fiber or nutrients that will keep you fuller for longer. And therefore, by eating ultra processed food, you're soon going to be reaching for those snacks. Okay, guaranteed. And now, fact number 3, when you become so fixated on tracking those calories, your body can miss out on essential nutrients which are needed for bodily processes and can support the reduction in chronic illnesses such as dementia even. So does dieting really buy you happiness? Really? Now, I get it. If your body is used to living on high stress levels, sugar-filled diet, then making these lasting changes are going to be hard. And I mean hard. But then building great empires and success was never easy. So dieting may be able to plug your happiness gap for a while. Yet if you choose, what would you choose to achieve a lasting, energized, fun-filled and healthy life? Would you go for the quick fix that you could have and to have to repeat and a longer journey create? Or would you go for the longer journey and create a support network that helps you to achieve your long-term vision and goals? And I can hear some of you rumbling. Some of you are rumbling and go, okay, I get it. All right, Michelle, you've made your point. Diets don't work. Okay, so what do I need to do? Where do I start? Because it's huge. And first of all, just pause. All of you pause, take a breath, put your hand in the heart, and just acknowledge that every one of us is an individual and everybody works differently to others. And really, you have to go on that holistic journey, not just a food awareness journey. Good starting point, though. So let's break down. What does this journey look like? And we always start with baby steps. What can you change now? So the pure and simple way, and even if you were thinking about dieting and following a diet, write down a food diary. Start seeing what you're eating on a daily basis and how's your body feeling. This food diary doesn't have to be every day for the rest of your life, but just as a starting point, just write down what you're eating and how your body feels. And we'll soon can identify whether or not you're feeding it and it relies on sugar. Don't get too shocked and go the whole hog, right? Cut out everything. Okay, that is not going to work for you. Like with lifestyle changes, is making small changes. So start with adding in extra red vegetables, low sugar fruits, fermented foods, and wholesome protein to all meals. And when I say meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks. Okay, and if you think that by missing out a meal, it's going to have benefit to you, I'm afraid you're mistaken. And that will be one of the next podcasts about intermittent fasting, how your body works, and why you shouldn't skip meals. So, number 3, right? Eat mindfully. Ask yourself, do I really want this food and I will relish it? And I mean, really want that food. If the answer is yes, and it happens to be a slice of cake, then eat it. Because once in a while, eating cake is not going to do you any harm, right? But just sit there for a moment and go, do I really want it? When you take that mouthful, particularly if it is a treat of some sort, it should really be like taking the first bite of something that you've been starved of and craved of worked so hard that you just have this mouth-watering moment. So just ask yourself, do I really want this food? Will I relish it? How's it going to serve my purpose? Then focus on your good food groups. Eat your good carbs, wholesome protein, and a variety of colours. And not all carbs are bad. And that's where I can help and educate. Have fun. Learn how to cook a simple meal from scratch and acknowledge where the food has come from. Like, I'm starting to grow my own veg this year, and I'm really passionate about it because we eat a lot of squashes, we eat courgettes, and it just goes, when you've grown it or you're eating, you're cooking a meal from scratch and putting that cooking into love and really celebrating that, it just gives you a sense of achievement and purpose. And you can really make it a ceremony of connection. So the other thing is be kind and compassionate to self. You are not perfect. And some days will just be harder than others. But it's consistency is the key, right? If you want to make a change, whether or not it's a change in your fitness, whether or not a change in your job, whether or not it's a change in the way you look, it's just consistency, small baby steps. Just keep going, okay? You have a bad day, pick yourself back up. It's consistency. Doesn't mean to say that you've wasted all that good effort. But equally, celebrate your wins. And that may not be weight loss, okay? It may just be that you feel more vibrant on that day. Really think about the positives. Or, I don't know, you've managed to get out the door without feeling tired and frustrated, and you're more present during your working day. Your mind is clearer. Celebrate and know every win. And focus on hydrating through water. And this is where I think hydration is probably undervalued. It's aiding the toxic release and providing you with the body, your oxygen that your body needs. Okay, so if you're yawning, it could be a sign that you're thirsty, but really focus on trying to get fluids in. And my final tip is get help and guidance. If you feel that your journey is going to be too big, right, get support. Okay, get someone that can help you keep your motivation going when you want to quit. Tell people, share your progress, celebrate. It is not going to be easy, but life journeys never are and success is never is. But you can do it. So if you have a well-balanced diet, you focus on reducing your stress levels, perhaps become more active. And that doesn't mean to say you have to run, swim, walk, bike, yoga. Just think about more movement, and you really improve your connection with yourself and take time out for your own self-care. Your body will know what to do, and the weight will be maintained for exactly who you are meant to be. And that is a fact. It's taken me a while, many years, but it's been consistently. It's having the variety in my diet. It's moving. It's doing the meditations. It's the yoga. It's listening to how tired I feel. Out of everything I have been through, the love, the health and connection and acceptance of yourself from inside and out are the ingredients that you need for a healthy, long, fun-filled life. And that's not just me saying that. Number of other entrepreneurs, number of spiritual leaders, number of health professionals have said your love, health, connection, and acceptance from inside and out are just the ingredients you need for a healthy life. So start today, because recently I found out sometimes tomorrow will never come for people. You have a light to shine, so start shining your light. So, my friends, if you have resonated with this episode and you want to find out more or have a free wellness audit, then email me today to arrange your free call. Cannot wait to connect with you today to help you on your journey. And in the show notes, I will put my website, email, and social media links. And remember, if you like the episode, be sure to subscribe to the show, download, share, and follow us on social media. And as always, I thank you for listening and wishing you a healthy life from the inside and out.